lazy that I don't. First of all, I don't have a jean jacket or something like that. I don't have fucking the armband, so you obviously know what I'm trying to imitate. You see, that's a difference. And I gotta quote one of my buddies, Mr. McCoy. That's a difference of when you compare somebody, when there's someone who's flirting versus harassment. Holy shit, that's fucking shit. Are you kidding me? Why? They're making it inedible. And, like, again, try to make it seem like, oh, get it? It's an homage. No, you're fucking ripping it off, motherfucker. You're ripping that shit off. Okay? It's a fucking rip-off. What the fuck is that? Like, why did that happen? Why did that happen? Why did he need to freaking come out with that stupid fucking jacket? Why? Why did he have to do that? Other than, like, get it a Triple H. You see, at least when Triple H, his return happened, it happened a bigger platform, and it actually was mentioned. Like, you see, it was also, like, if you think about it, again, it was a bigger return. It was a bigger return. It wasn't overshadowed by a lot of garbage that happened on the show, and also, you knew what was going to lead to, okay? It's not like freaking MJF is coming back to a big feud, which literally fucking just now is just so irrelevant. That whole devil storyline is a fucking joke, by the way. Let's just fucking get that started to say that. That devil storyline, what a joke. It's a fucking joke. Okay? But anyways, let's move on from that. But we're gonna get on to it. But yeah. So, yeah, hi. Alrighty. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your laid out a date AEW Double or Nothing 2024 review. I could have done this review last night, maybe. I mean, to be fair, like, I was tired, and I was definitely very tired after the show ended. We're gonna talk about a lot of things that were the problem with this show. Okay. For starters, here's what I will say. The only positive I can really say is that it wasn't a terrible pay-per-view if you really think about it. It wasn't. I'm going to praise this. This is going to be my only praise for AEW. It wasn't really a terrible show. Okay? I know I would usually fucking hate this fucking company because it's a glorified indie fed. But at the same time, maybe, you know, if they took out a lot of shit that were on the show, a lot of necessary shit, and maybe they paced the show better, maybe this could have been one of the actually better shows that I actually would praise. It's just, my main problem with AEW, and again, my main problem with these fucking pay-per-views, is that, again, the matches lack story. There's not a lot of stories in these fucking matches, or matches don't make any sense that really need to happen. Okay? And again, let's be honest here. If you're gonna do a hardcore match, it's always gonna be something, okay? It's gonna be better than a typical boring regular wrestling match. Again, that's what they had like going for. Just to do typical hardcore matches. That's the only thing that really saved this shit. Is just trying to be hardcore, trying to be ECW type of shit. But whatever. But here's my problem again, and we're gonna talk about this show. This show was too fucking long. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. This was such a long show. Like, why? Why did you need to be so fucking long? No wonder people say, and no wonder WWE makes their... But again, it's the Smarks' fault. And it was also fucking these match mark fault. It's fucking the Booker's fault and all these it's everybody's at fault. And the fans that think, like, you know, it's okay to... Again, why I'm blame the fans' fault is because, again, you guys like long matches. You guys like long fucking... You guys are match marks. That's why these matches are fucking long, and you guys now want to complain about it? Second, the show being too long. That is just so fucking too much. It's like almost 5 hours! Almost 5! 5 fucking hours of fucking garbage! Well, not garbage. I'm not going to say it was an entirely bad show. But my God, if you really think about it, it just really was a glorified Dynamite. Like, holy shit. Because what's the difference what they're going to do compared to a Dynamite, really? Like, God almighty. Like, almost 5 fucking hours. Like, holy shit. Like, they had a lot of shit that happened, sure, but it's like, was it really good? Sure, just because shit happened doesn't mean everybody's gonna really give a fuck much. It's not gonna be much memorable things. Obviously, MJF returning, but if you really think about it, his return kind of got overshadowed. Like, so much to remember him that he returning on that show, and it was even presented as a bigger way, like, oh, it's like a grand return. It was just freaking the second segment of the show. Like, really? So much for your big return? I mean, I was thinking, why not? Maybe someone got, like, why wouldn't he maybe return, I don't know, as Team AEW? I don't fuck. Obviously, it'd be too early to, like, have, like, Team AEW beat the Elite type of shit. Whatever. I don't know. But, like, what they did, man, it's just, like, not just that. Like, this show was just too long. And again, it's also the fucking wrestlers' fault too, because they want to get in all their stupid high spots and shit like that. This is my problem with modern wrestling. Every wrestler wants to get in a spot. They want to, they make these matches long because they think, oh, get it, oh, they're going to try to fool you to think this match is going to end here. But no, it doesn't. These so many false finishes is a problem. All these false maneuvers, them dragging out the match to make you think, oh, you think it's gonna end here? No, we're gonna drag it out for like 15 more minutes or whatever because we're gonna make you fucking, pretend like this is actually gonna be the ending, and then they're gonna end in a weak fucking move. That's what the problem with these matches, folks, and my problem with AEW is they drag out these fucking matches, and it's like, you're ruining, again, what could have been a finish. You just end it in a fucking shitty way. It's so fucking terrible. Enough. Enough. It wasn't a terrible show overall, but at the same time, it wasn't really that great of a show. It wasn't, to me, again, I know some people pretend this show was good, but it was too long. You see, even if there were shows like, sure, like a show that'd be too long, but sometimes it does affect it. But again, it's modern wrestling. The problem with modern wrestling is I'm not a fan of modern wrestling. And I'm not a fan of, again, this current mindset of these matches being too long is a problem. You purposely make these matches too long, and all these wrestlers like, oh, we're false finish, and then no, it doesn't happen, and them dragging, like, for example, the fucking world title match. They're gonna do a move like Christian and Swerve. They're gonna try to do a move like, okay, Christian, he was about to do a powerbomb to Swerve. Swerve did a jumping, fucking double stomp, whatever. But then, that should basically affect Christian, right? That should damage him. But then still damage is not able to he's able to still fight off, and they still dragging it, but then he's not able to fucking be taken out, but then Swerve has to freaking run the ropes, and he hits his fucking face onto the steps. It's like, that's not real in-ring psychology, okay? First of all, in-ring psychology is realistic. If a fucking person got legit damage from one move, it would affect him longer enough to not be able to fucking fight it off. Okay? Like, that's my problem with these matches. Something that happens and is not enough supposedly to damage them a little bit to let the move happen. You gotta drag it out and get it? You do your move and I do my move. It's like them fucking flipping flopping trying to get their spots in because get it so they can all look strong. It's so stupid. It's an insult to my intelligence, and that's not in-ring psychology. Okay? That's what I have to really say. That's one of my main gripes about these shows. It's no proper in-ring psychology. But anyways, let's talk about the show and let's get this over with. I know that Raw is happening soon, but again, I was very tired. And yes, happy Memorial Day. God bless people for our freedom and independence. I appreciate y'all. It also was one of those days not much to really do. So anyways, but let's talk about this, man. Let's talk about the show. Let's get it done. First match, Will Ospreay defeats what's his stupid name? Roger Strong. He becomes a new international champion. I don't care for this match because there's no story, and I don't care for either wrestlers. I know Smart's how do you not care about these wrestlers? I like them very much. I like I can't wait to suck their dicks and something like that. I don't know, whatever. Oh, is Will Ospreay gonna do his stupid gay fucking finisher that almost injured Bryan, even though Bryan is wrestling again? So much for that. And yeah, I don't know, he didn't use the move, but he was able to freaking still beat Roderick Strong, and I don't know, fucking the Undisputed Kingdom try to get involved, but they have Will Ospreay still won, and I don't care. Then Adam Cole comes out. Nothing even to resolve about this. There's nothing that even happened based on this. It's just Adam Cole comes out. He just comes out. Nothing like to mention about this. He just comes out. It says, yeah, you know, who's ready for a story time, Adam Cole, baby? Las Vegas, you all suck. Oh, get your sock. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that, because then I'm a heel. Oh! You know, I shouldn't be here, but I'm tired of hanging, you know, I should be hanging with the Undisputed Kingdom, but instead of that, nobody has no idea how I've been through. You know, I'm one of the best of the generation. We all have a little devil inside of us. You know, when Cole is 100%, that will be the devil's due, and his name is, we get a video package, so we get like a video of MJF's house going to his room. Little Barry scarf and music hits, and it's MJF. So MJ returns. There was rumors of him returning on the show. So he returns. It's a big ovation. He did get a big reaction, which is okay, you know. Fine. Yeah, and you know what? Hey, good for him. He comes out, but again, he's looking like fucking Triple H for God knows what reason. Like, what are we doing here? Like, what are we doing? Why are you fucking purposely trying to make yourself look like Triple H? Like, why? Like why you gotta put on that shirt? Like, again, it's blatantly, you're ripping off, trying to make yourself look like you're trying to be like Triple H here. Like, what are we doing? Like, come on here. Enough with that. I don't know. Anyway, so fucking, whatever. MJF comes out. He has the now Triple H jacket that when he returned back in Madison Square Garden in 2002. He confronts MJF. And then, like, you know, he's our scumbag or whatever. And then, like, I don't know, Adam Cole, like, you know, was trying to, like, you know, play mind games. Or was like, hug me. You know, I don't know, like, you know, even though I still fucking did what I did to you, I still hug you because I missed your penis. They hugged for 1 second. And it's like, yeah, the fans are conflicted. But then after that, MJ low blows him and delivers a brainbuster. And, yeah. Fine, you know. Again, I understand that both men were injured, but like, wow, what a bust. You know, what a bust of this supposed big story feud. You know what I mean? What a bust. Like, this fucking feud should have been like something, or like, you know, also the sad reality is that, my God, it's just like, where are they gonna go from here now? It's like they're literally what? We're gonna pick up what they left off because they were injured. Like, just because they're injured, like they didn't get to do anything. Nothing happened. Adam Cole did not like. I don't know if he's still injured. I don't fucking care, man. Like, it's just like so much for this Undisputed Gay Kingdom. You know, they should have been again. This so what they're doing with the Elite is what basically they should have done with the Undisputed Kingdom. The Elite are taking over AEW, but not the Undisputed Kingdom? What are we doing? Or, in some gay logic, shouldn't they maybe join together? You know what I mean? Why not they all join together? They could have been this new, stupid gay WO type of shit. And then, you know, I don't know, couldn't that been a thing? And then that would make some sense. And then MJF is our big savior to save all this shit. Obviously, they're all run by Adam Cole. I don't fucking know. Some shit. But, like, seriously, what the fuck did they do? What were they thinking? What they basically are doing with the Elite is what they could have done with the fucking Undisputed Gay Kingdom. And so much for that. What a bust. Like, what a bust. So much for this whole devil storyline. What a bust in general. It's just, what a bust. Oh, you know, who really cares? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. MJF, again, he hits a brainbuster. He says, Adam Cole, your noodle-armed bobblehead son of a bitch. So I get to stay out of MJF's ring. You know, I gave you my trust, and I'll never do that again. Cole didn't take out MJF. I woke up. My name is Jack Maxwell Jacob Freedom, and I'm better than you, and you know it. Unlike everybody else, I don't need a New Japan or a Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon, no! He mentioned Vince McMahon. Oh shit! See, I gotta fucking end this review early. Oh man, fucking my stupid iPad's running out of battery. You know, I don't need Vince McMahon because MJF is made MJF. Back to your regularly scheduled MJF, driven by hate, no more friendship, no more kangaroo kicks, nobody's safe. And he picks up the fucking devil's mask, and you know, masks are worn by cowards who wants to hide. I am done hiding and done being humble, and it's not my fault of anyone's favorites. Suck on big, bad, or donkey. Well, you know, no one is on the level of the devil. This stupid, goofy, coarse, cute mask and everything else that's symbolized can go straight to hell. So he basically fucking stomps the mask. He rips off Ric Flair. I mean, I'll get a homage, whatever. He acts like Ric Flair. He does the fucking elbow and he fucking spits it and throws it to a fan. So there you go. Something like that. Lucky fan has a now mask, whatever. And he says, you know, I've been bettering myself since day one in regards to my contract status. To quote one of all-time greats, cameraman Zoom. MJF then shows a tattoo and says, bet on yourself. It says, bet on yourself with an AEW casino chip. And you could call me the Wolf of AEW because I ain't believing. The crowd goes up bananas and he's staying AEW. You see, that's not a problem. I mean, maybe if it opened the show, maybe, I don't know. Or maybe if it ended the show. I mean, this could have even happened on a Dynamite, you know? I mean, but if you wanted to make this shit mean something, they should have done something where, like, I don't know, MJF fucking just returns after, like, a big moment with the Undisputed Gay Kingdom. But again, so much for that group meaning anything. That group means fucking fuck all. It's gonna be a dead feud, honestly, if MJF and Adam Cole feud over that. It's like, who the fuck really cares when this fucking gay group can't even fucking survive? So who fucking cares, okay? Just for real here. Second match, the Bang Bang Scissor, whatever, the Bang Bang Gang defeated the Death Triangle because of, what's the stupid name? Juice Robinson returning, I don't care. The third match, Toni Storm defeats Serena Deeb. Who the fuck cares? See, a lot of matches that happened that no one really cares, they could have just not really happened on the show, you know? And they all were long, so who really cares? Okay, let's be for real here. And yeah, again, this match was long, dragged out. They gave a bunch of big moves and, like, pile drivers. I was like, really? What are we doing here? Donnie Harley was just, what's her name? Mariah May, looking hot and shit. She's divided by big black cows, that's all. Orange Cassidy defeated Trent Beretta. The fourth match, and nobody cared. So much for this, wow, big feud, big best friends, we're not bitter rivals. And this fucking feud is just, who the fuck cares? It's a gay fucking mid-card garbage best friend feud. And Orange Cassidy wins, and then Trent Beretta attacks him. And I don't care. I don't care. I really don't. Fifth match. Jericho defeated Hook and Shibata, the wrestler. Again, so your nickname is your occupation. Who the fuck cares? Jericho got helped by this Brian Keith fucking black guy. Who the fuck is this guy? You have another Keith Lee. I mean, you have another. So this is another Keith, but except he's like more smaller and like kind of like. Who the fuck cares? Oh, he's a bounty hunter. What does that fucking mean? And now he's gonna be like. The learning of Jericho, now he's gonna learn from Jericho, like what? So obviously Jericho acts like a babyface, you know, and he earned another student, I don't know. So this Brian Keith guy comes out with a fucking, some stupid game, lucha mask, and I don't know, he helps Jericho along with Big Cass, and yeah, Jericho wins. I don't care. I really don't. This was a waste. This was another waste too. Moxley defeats Mr. Take-A-Shit in a New Japan IWGP Championship Eliminator match. This match could have probably just happened next stupid shitty pay because they're doing their stupid Forbidden Gay Door feud. Again, what's the point of doing Forbidden Door when literally you've been doing Forbidden Door garbage throughout the fucking year? But seriously, this Eliminator. So basically a non-title championship contenders match on a pay-per-view. Whatever. I didn't care. Oh, they did. They dragged out long match, fucking stupid, dangerous moves. I don't fucking care. Oh man, I have 5 minutes. Oh man, I have 5% Ugh, stupid iPad. Um. Anyways, sixth match. Adam Copeland, aka Edge, defeated Malachi Black in a barbed wire steel cage match. This is like their first match they ever had. I don't know, maybe their feud's gonna end because this was really a one-off, but who the fuck really cares? Edge had the same, so he came out as Brood Edge essentially, but he had the song that he had at WrestleMania 39. It was like, what is it called? South of Heaven by Slayer. I'm not gonna pretend I know what Slayer is. I don't think it's a bad song, but that's like the only song because again, I'm not gonna pretend I care. Obviously, it would be cool to hear Edge's fucking, but again, it's WWE fucking content theme. Edge, he looks like brutish. Malachi Black is there, whatever. They start off the match again. I like Edge. I'm big. Again, I'm an Edge head. I always love Edge. But like, they started this match in the fakest way possible, where they act like it looked too choreographed. Like that doesn't happen in a real life fight scene. Matches are supposed to embody real life. Like, or just like amateur wrestling match. You don't see them choreograph shit to make it look like it's gonna like drop kicks and whatever. What they did is that, oh, get it? We're gonna reverse everything, and then we're gonna get chairs and act like it's swords. Like how? That's goofy as fuck. I'm sorry, it's goofy as fuck. Edge had barbed wire, made Malachi bleed, and eventually Edge bled, blah, 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 barbed wire. The match was not bad. I'm not gonna lie. It's not a bad match. It's just like there's no real story. Okay? It's not a real story feud. Oh, but he stole his wife's ring. What the fuck is that? That's not a story. There's no real story. Okay? It's not like, why did he do it? You know what I mean? Edge did a spear, kicked out, powerbomb through the table by Malachi, kicked out, but then, Edge, the big thing about this match was Edge, he did an elbow drop from the top of the cage, and Malachi had barbed wire surrounding him, but Edge landed awkwardly through the table with with his foot touching the ring, like, foot first onto the ring. Edge gotta be injured. Okay? That's the fucking problem. This guy is like 50 years old, and he's gonna probably be injured for like a few months now. I mean, he's old. He's like limping, so it does not look good. I hope he's okay, but God, the guy could be fucking hurt. Okay? After that, the House of Black comes out. They, for some reason, did a swerve because they're joining Edge. Like, well, how did that make any fucking sense? But then it's a swerve. They're not gonna join him. Even though, like, well, how did that make any fucking sense, anyways? But then Gangrel shows up from underneath the ring with a brood lighting, and then he helps Edge wins. Edge won with a spear. Then he chokes Malachi with a barbed wire. Gangrel did take out everybody else, and then Malachi took him out, but then Edge did the spear, then the choke, and that's how Edge won, and they all celebrate. Brood moment. There was like rumors that like, oh, that's how WrestleMania was supposed to happen, but it didn't. Back WrestleMania 39 with Finn Balor, but so they basically redid a Finn Balor Edge match. Whatever. I mean, the match was good. I enjoyed. It's cool, but it's like whatever. Mercedes beats Willow Nightingale. Who the fuck cares? Oh, her ring debut, and who the fuck cares? And then the fat Willow bitch got turned on by the Chris Stanlander bitch. Whatever. Who the fuck cares? Christian Cage loses to Prince. What's his stupid name? Fucking Swerve. Oh, get it? Managers got kicked out. Again, they did all the dangerous moves, and then they had a announce table where they didn't break the announce table. They landed onto this announce table, but again, at the same time, it's like whatever. They could. It's just again spot after spot, but it's like they're dragging it out. It's too fucking long. Like the show was already like a 12, and again the match it's too dragged out. It's too fucking long. And again, like I said earlier, oh, this guy would do one thing to damage the person, but it doesn't damage him enough where he can't do the move. And it's like, oh, he ends up getting hurt. Like, again, Christian was about to do a power bomb. He got stomped instead. But then he was about to be onto the fucking steps. But then Swerve, Christian was able to reverse, and then Swerve landed onto the steps. It's so stupid. It's corny as fuck. Again, in my opinion, Christian should have just won this match. Swerve is not even a good world champion. Like, nobody really cares. There's no story with him as champion, and who the fuck really cares? It's really not interesting. Then the main event, Anarchy in Arena. It was fun, but too long. Again, my problem. The same problem with this match too. They think 1 minute the match could have ended, but then the match kept going. The ending was just, it went on too fucking long. They overdid this match where they kept just doing so many moves, and the match didn't even end that big. There was nobody who came to fucking, you would think, like, after what they all did, there would be like a surprise ending. But no, like Tony Khan even fucking turning on Team AEW, some shit like that. But no, or somebody joining the Elite. No, nothing. They just definitely end the match after a long, dragged out fucking brawl. I mean, I didn't hate the match. I thought it was fun when they had the final countdown music on, and then, like, it was funny where, like, oh, no, we're gonna be paid by the hour with this song. Please end this. They kept playing the music, fighting, whatever. Darby Allin gets run through by the fucking truck again by Jack Perry, but that knocked him out. But, like, okay, you didn't show Darby fucking getting hurt. Oh, yeah, Darby used a flamethrower onto Jack Perry burning, so they actually used a flamethrower, which I thought sure was cool. Good moment, They did big spots, associated with the music, then they show off the music. Some spots, like a swanton bomb with a table, put into a table, brawling. I don't hate it. It just, again, the match went on too fucking long, and it ended in just how they could have ended, like, in 15 minutes earlier. They could have just literally had this match a bit shorter, and it wouldn't have made it different. It would have been a better match. But the match dragged out too long unnecessarily because